Somebody banned my last live. And then came on my page and told me I got multiple personality disorders. And I need help. Why they just didn't say that in the live? Not multiple personality disorder. They said I got a personality disorder. People really think I'm fake sick. I'm fake hurting. I'm smiling, but that shit ain't funny. Like, why do you care? For one, the biggest thing I learned going through this is that it does not matter who believe what I'm going through. It don't change shit. It don't matter what the name of it is. It don't matter what they call it. It don't matter what they diagnose me. I don't even like talking about what I'm diagnosed with. It does not matter to me the fucking name they give it. It does not change my suffering or my pain. I'm always crying. Why you mad? Why does it bother you? I cry all the time. I am going to cry. If I don't do nothing else, I'm going to cry. Please stop telling me don't cry like there's something wrong with crying. I don't know what kind of world y'all live in where y'all try to tell people don't cry. Like, what does that mean? What does that prove if you don't cry? I'm asking a question. If you don't care, then don't care. I'm asking the question because everybody always trying to tell you. It ain't about do what you need to do to get through. We're humans. You don't have to cry to get through. It's not about crying to get through. That's an emotion that I'm feeling at that moment. Why do I have to conceal my emotions? That's what I'm talking about. Not about now. It ain't why does crying make a person upset? See, this is the thing. Y'all create your own definition of words. Y'all give words your own meaning, and then y'all try to force another person to live in this reality that you created. Thank you. It has nothing to do with being upset. Where did you come up with that? They do not mean they concerned. When you tell somebody stop crying, that does not mean I'm concerned. That is not what it means. It means you are trying to stop somebody from experiencing their emotions because it bothers you, because it's uncomfortable for you, because you are not comfortable dealing with your emotions. No, they don't get to tell me how to handle my emotions, but they think they do because they think that I give a damn about their judgment. No, I'm not taking it the wrong way. Maybe you guys need to be a little bit more considerate of your ignorance and stop trying to make another person be accountable for your lack thereof. If I don't like something, if I do like something, I get to express that without giving a fuck about how you feel about it. I'm not being defensive. I'm answering questions. That doesn't mean I'm just talking to you. The fact that you feel like the main character in this live stream is really weird to me when you're not the only one making comments. So why would you feel like I'm talking directly to you personally? No, I don't got an attitude. I don't. I just don't like when people try to tell me how to feel or how I get to feel or how they think I should feel or how they expect me to feel and then try to justify it by trying to attack me. And then when I am being defensive. Yes, I am. I'm defending my ability to be emotional. I am. I'm defending my position on wanting to be me, to express myself the way I truly express myself authentically. Yes, I'm defending the right to be authentic. You're right. You're right. I am being defensive. I am defending my right to live in my authenticity. I don't have an attitude. It's not an attitude. I'm in defense mode right now because you have a problem with me being authentic and you're trying to stop that. You're trying to make me be something that you're comfortable with me being. You're trying to make me present myself in a way that you're comfortable with me presenting my pain. You don't get to tell me how to experience my pain, how to live in my pain. You don't get to make that decision for me. For one, because you are never going to sit in my place and experience it for me, with me. You do not know what I'm experiencing, so you do not know how it needs to be expressed. Sorry. Exactly. Oh, that wasn't your comment. That was somebody else's comment. People should be allowed to feel however they need. It's no one else's business. Right. That's why we live in a world now where y'all all suppressed. Where y'all miserable and depressed. Because you're worried about how the next person feel about how you feel. Do you understand how crazy that is? You're more worried about I'm not worried about how y'all feel. That's deflecting is not me changing it from nothing else. We're talking about the same thing. My right to cry. My right to feel. Let me tell you, let's look up deflecting, okay, smart ass? I'm defending, if anything, but not deflecting. You're just throwing target words out there, buzzwords. Deflecting, reflecting, projecting. Now you think you spiritual because you said deflecting? Deflecting, to change direction. I'm still talking about the same thing. And I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about y'all. And the reason that y'all trying to tell me that I can't cry is because something that's going on inside of y'all. So I'm not deflecting, you're projecting. And you're projecting your insecurities onto me and my authenticity. You know what you think you're seeing, but you're using the word incorrectly. Deflecting means to change direction, to divert, to take the topic off of me in the situation. I'm not changing the topic at all. You using words you don't even know. So maybe you know what you're seeing, but you don't know the word to use. Maybe you don't have the vocabulary to express what you're seeing because you said the wrong word. I will call you out every time, and I will pull up the motherfucking dictionary to make sure I make a clown out of you. Don't try to come in here and hurt my feelings, bro. Because I'm defending my right to cry. I wasn't crying, but if I want to cry, I can. And I fucking will. I'm not changing direction from what he's saying. I'm talking about my right to cry. Whoever that said the comment is worried about me. Nobody said you were, Melanie. I don't even know you, Melanie. That's odd that you would ask who worried about me when you see here looking at the comments. Yeah, they think it's funny and they think they're getting something out of it, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I don't care or nothing. I'm going to keep crying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to explain. Now, she tried to say I was deflected. This was the comment. This was the topic of the comments, is about me crying. Thank you, Leah, baby. You are being rude. When you speak without knowing the information, without knowing facts, without knowing background, that's rude. In case you don't know, maybe somebody need to teach y'all some life etiquette. Because y'all have none. Thank you, Queen. That's right. Let it out, Lorenzo. It's how you purify your heart. That's why I ain't mad at the world because I'm sick. That's why I ain't getting up every day hating everybody else because I'm struggling, because I'm suffering. I'm finna do my therapy. Hopefully go to my doctor's appointment today if I'm feeling all right. I don't know. My body has been up and down for the last 5 days. I've been going through healing pains. I've been trying to clear my lymph nodes, and if you know anything about your lymph nodes, when you're trying to clear them out, it's hard. What's up? What's up? Man, I hope by God's grace I get better too. And sometimes after my therapy, I have at least a good 6 to 8 hours of the day where it's pretty good. So I'm looking forward to hopefully getting through this therapy this morning and just enjoying like a few hours of this day. That's my hope for the day at least. But yesterday I thought I was going to get my hair braided, and after my therapy, my body shut down and I just passed out. So it's never no guarantee when my day gonna happen, what's gonna come. I just gotta roll with it. If it roll, it roll. If it don't, it don't. It's all good. I like the dark. My body gets agitated by the light. I pray all day, every day. We got to pray. Pray. Oh, yeah, we pray. Pray. We need to pray just to make it today. So all I do is pray. Cry and pray. Cry and pray. That's what God told you in the Bible to do. Cry and pray. Cry and pray. He say, get down on your motherfucking knees. This what he say in the Bible. He say, get your motherfucking ass on your knees, because that's the humble position. He say, get your ass down on your knees and cry out to me. Cry out. And I will come and comfort you. I will come and carry you. I will come and be your refuge. I look to the hills from which came my help. The Lord, he heard my cry, and he came to my side. You don't even know. You don't even know. Oh, baby, I'm going to cry. Baby, I'm going to cry when it's good. Baby, I'm going to cry when it's bad. Oh, but I'm going to cry. If you don't see me do nothing else, you going to see me cry. I ain't ashamed of tears. I know what they do for you. I know there's power in my tears. Do you hear me? Did you hear me? If you quit holding yours back, you would know that there was power in your tears. But you think that it's a weakness to cry. That's a strength. Because after you get through crying, what else you do? What happens after you get through crying? We've all got our ass beat. What happened after that? I hate that bitch. I'ma show that bitch. I'ma show them. When you cry, it do something to your spirit. It gets you up. It push you up. It bring them angels. It bring them ancestors. It bring them guides. It bring them reinforcements. It's like a war cry. All day, baby. All day, baby. Where my help at? Only the spirits come for me. Only the spirits hear me. Where my help at? They felt my cry. They heard my cry. You see me up? You see they got me up? Talking shit? The spirits ain't got no problem with me talking shit, because otherwise they wouldn't make it so I could do this. They wouldn't even make it so I could do this. Y'all want me to stop talking shit. It's y'all. Spirit cool with what I'm doing. Spirit got me up. Spirit stepped in. Spirit gave me strength. Spirit put breath in my body. Let me do my cry, baby. Let me have my war cry. I love y'all too. Let me have my war cry. I'm at war with my body, with my soul, with my mind. Let me have my war cry. I'm a warrior. Let me have my war cry. You know, I'm not worried about nobody talking about me. You don't make me feel bad. I feel sorry for you because you can't cry. Because you scared to cry. And that's probably all you need. That's probably all you missing to get your blessing. Repentance. Reflection. Y'all be quick to talk about somebody. Right there, cry, hold on to you. Let God hold on to you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's how you know God got you. God hold on to you. When you can cry, that means God got you. Baby. That's a blessing, baby. Do you know how many times I done sat here and sat in places in pain and all I wanted to do was cry because I knew if I cried, the pain would go away. But I didn't cry because I didn't want the people around me to see me cry. That I turned around and covered my face and opened my mouth and covered my mouth and screamed in silence. You know that cry that... How many times you do that cry? Why you think you crying in silence? Why you think you don't want nobody to hear you? You ashamed. You still want to cry. You just ashamed. So you cry out silently. And then you wonder why God don't come. Why the ancestors don't come. Why the spirits don't come. Because you won't cry the fuck out. You got it. You strong. You strong. I keep telling y'all I ain't strong. 15 years suffering. I ain't strong no more. My strength is gone. My strength is in these tears. Let me cry. You don't know strength until all you got is crying. Till all you got is tears. Y'all don't even understand no real pain. Y'all think the pain is a game. Oh, I cut my finger before. I know what pain is. I fell off a bike before. I know what pain is. Man, pain, you don't know pain until you feel it in your soul. Till it passed the physical and it's in your soul. Imagine a pain that never go away. You know, like that feeling you got that you didn't do something you were supposed to do in life, like you lost your mama. You know, like that kind of pain. Like every time you think about your mama being gone, how you wish you could just call her. This to the people that love their mama. I'm not talking to you if you don't love your mama. I'm talking about real pain that don't go away. That you got to keep on moving through. That you got to keep on living through. Real pain that touches your soul, that pierces your soul. You gonna cry when you get some real pain. Because that is when you're going to get tired. I'm done rolling up, baby. I'm done. Oh, you said pull up. You can pull up, cry. Let's have a cry party around this motherfucker. God damn it. Shit. I'll start the cry party for y'all ass. A lot of y'all just need to cry. On God. On God, a lot of y'all need to let that shit out. Let it go. Let it go. It don't make you weak. After you cry, you start getting answers. I'm telling you, spirit coming through for you like a motherfucker. Spirit is waiting. Spirit is. Man, let me show you how much I can rub my own back. Let me show you something. This is how lonely I've been. Have you ever had to rub your own back? Can you rub your own back when you cry? Yes, I have cried so bad that spirit has touched my hand and took my hand and put it on my back. Spirit, when I was crying, Spirit did like this. I didn't know I could rub my own back. I was crying one day. On the toilet, crying. And Spirit took my hand and did like this. And I was so comforted. It felt just like somebody else was there. When I realized it was me, I'm like, that was me. When my hand came down, it hurt it from being back there rubbing so long. I'm like, ooh, damn. Boy, y'all better learn about life. What's up? Y'all gonna learn about life. You hold it in, make you sick. That's what make you sick. That's why a lot of y'all stressed out, depressed. Because you scared to cry. That's why, as bad as life has been to me, I ain't depressed. And thank God, because if I was, who knows? I'm scared. One thing, as sick as I am, I believe that depression is one of the worst things that a person can experience. Even in as sick as I am, as hard as it, I thank God for not being depressed. I couldn't imagine my own body attacking me as crazy. But my own mind, attacking me, that's some suffering. That's suffering. That's the ultimate suffering, if you could ask me, is when your mind is sick. I thank God it's just my body. I'm grateful every day it was just my body. Because imagine, I can't imagine. I couldn't imagine if it was my mind. I couldn't imagine my mind telling me I'm not worthy. I don't deserve it. I'm not good enough. I can't do it. I won't do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm low. I couldn't imagine my mind ever talking to me that way. I'm glad you're getting better too, because that is nowhere for nobody's mind to be. If you lose your mind, baby, can you type that again? Can you please type it again? Please. Whew. I don't think people understand. That's why I can count myself blessed in all my suffering, while other motherfuckers on the outside. You know why y'all attack me? And I understand, because I know y'all suffering way more than me. I know that. Because hurt people hurt people. When I'm in my healing stages and I'm doing good, I'm trying to heal other people. When I'm hurting, I'm not trying to hurt other people, but that is when I'm more capable of hurting other people, intentionally or unintentionally. I like to get off alive when I'm hurting. That is why I like to end my life when I get in pain. Because it changes my mood. It changes me. And some people I can be still cool with, but some people I can't rationalize, being a loving person when I'm in pain and you're attacking me. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're attacking me when I'm in a loving place, I may come at you like, oh, you need a hug. But if you attack me when I'm hurting, I'm going to hurt you back. So those are the times where my mind is not itself. When I'm in a lot of pain. Pain is very dangerous. It's an acute loss of your mind. So you have the word acute and chronic. Chronic is when someone has a mental disease and it's forever. They lost their mind. Acute is when you have a one-time thing or a situation or something, and it coming, it's gone. It's not forever. You're not stuck. You didn't lose your mind, but you temporarily lost it. You know how you temporarily lost it? You know how you've had that moment where you was like, that moment, that moment, that's acute. That's what acute means. The pain has taken me there. A lot of times, it's been the most scariest experience ever. Feeling like I could lose my mind. Pain is not something to play with, you guys. I'm not just talking about this pain that I'm going through. What I've learned about pain is that pain is pain, and that it is very unhealthy for your mind. It will break you in ways that you never thought that you could be broken. So a lot of times y'all don't realize when y'all start attacking me, I realize that you're in pain. And then I know you in mental pain, so I know you're in agony. Why else would you just randomly attack another human being? Why do y'all always say I'm crying even when I'm not crying? Y'all be trying to like get me talking shit, huh? I'm sorry, I missed the comment. Let me go back. People who play games and someone going through pain. Yeah, that's why today I prayed the worst on everybody who thought my pain was funny. And they think it's bad that when they do evil that you tell them that they're gonna suffer evil. Oh, you evil because you just wished I feel what you feel because I laughed at you. Okay. Well, you should never laughed at me because I believe that life is the best teacher and experience is life's best teacher. So if you laugh at me, I'm not finna sit here and try to explain to you why it's wrong for you to laugh at me or my situation. I'ma pray suffering on you, bitch. And then I'ma see, is it still funny? A lot of these people don't have sense, let alone common sense. But it's not that. It's not even that they don't have common sense. I just said it. It's that they're hurting. When you're hurting, are you rational? Do you think with sense? When you hurting, how much of your sense, how sensible are you when you in pain? I mean, you hear it? It takes 30 minutes to fill up. I do this every day and it never overfills. Going dead on y'all anyway. It never overfills, yeah. I do this every day. This my life. This my everyday life. I'm from Oakland. It's not dark, baby. I got blackout curtains. I don't the light hurts my body a lot. The light hurts my body, so I try to keep it dark as long as I can most days. But I know that that is not always the best thing for my spirit, for my energy. So I do let the light in. But the light is very, very hard on me. I'm alright. I'm blessed. I'm up talking shit today. You know, gotta count your blessings. Even if all you got up to do is talk shit today. You know what I mean? You remember the days that you couldn't even get up. Yeah, yeah. I guess you could say I'm doing good. Yeah, actually, I was just looking at that. Today looked decent. This is the first time I'm gonna flip the camera for y'all in the last. Just because I love beautiful, like I like outside and shit. Yes, yes, it's pretty nice out. God damn it, it's pretty nice out. It's cloudy though, but it looked like it might get some sun. You see that little light shining on that house right there? Little light shining on that house. Little light right there. So it looked like the sun. It looked like the sun is on his way. You're welcome. Who was that calling? It must have been a real person. Oops, nobody ever stops ringing me that fast. Oh, there's somebody trolling me. It is very powerful. I don't know. How is no longer in service and they just called me?
Check the number and try your call again.
That's some shit your ex be doing. Calling you from a number you can't call back. My ex used to call from numbers I couldn't call back too. So I know people be calling from them too. Yeah. I be getting hella those. But it don't matter because everything on my phone is three-part identification. So people be thinking they hacking shit, but everything that I got, that's why I keep this phone even though I don't use it no more. I only got this phone because this phone is basically my, it's like what is it like? What I want to say? It's like a safety lock for my life. So only way anybody can get into any of my business is if they have this phone. Cause everything in my life is connected to this phone. It's often authenticated through this phone. So if I log into my TikTok, it's gonna authenticate to this phone. If you was on here earlier and you see me log into my SDI account, it authenticates it through this phone. If I log into anything, it has to authenticate through this phone number. You don't actually have this phone to authenticate, you can't do nothing with nothing of mine. A lot of people don't know that Galaxy, I think, is the only phone that does that. Most people, or Samsung, most people have iPhone. iPhone doesn't offer that because, everything is basically Google on the internet. YouTube is owned by Google. Everything is basically owned by Google. You do know that these phones aren't made by Google. Android is made by Google. If you have an Android, yeah, all Androids have that ability because they're made by Google. And most of the um, online land, I'm saying the wrong words right now, but most of the online land is owned by Google. So they're able to tether this shit to make it connect based on if they did that with something like Safari, it would probably be able to be happening on Apple, but Google owns damn near all of the internet. So everything is being able to be authenticated through their phones. They can make it link up. Yeah, that's what I was just trying to tell them about this phone. That's why I can never give up this phone. And it's because everything is authenticated through there. My whole life, my whole identity. So that's why I can't get identity theft. That's why my numbers on my social media profile, I never hide my address. I never hide nothing. Because you get the wrong Androids now. This is my other Android. And this one is called, I forget it, A something. So it's levels to Android. It's not like iPhone. iPhone, you got generations. But with Android, it's levels. You actually they're all smartphones, but they're not all created equal. So this little A model is basically like a knockoff, an Android knockoff version of a Galaxy. So the Galaxy's actually, and then every company can use an Android. That's why everybody think every Android is a dub. No, it's a lot of people had these free phone Androids. Like those, Android is smart because Android makes more than one market, one more than one price market. They hit more than one price market, right? Because they know there's people who can't buy $1,000 phones. So and Android started this smartphone shit. I don't know if y'all know this, but that's why I still have an Android, because Android was Google One. G1 came out before there was ever an iPhone. So I am a G1er. Let me show you something. I done went through the whole series. I still got some of my other ones. I probably still have a Galaxy 3. This is my Galaxy 5. I have went through every Galaxy since the G1. There wasn't an 8, but I've had every Galaxy since the G1. I'm alright right now for a minute. Yes, the phone is the hardware. There you go. You got it. So the Android is just the maker of the phone. But what they do is they put better software in the more expensive phones. The more user-friendly phones have a different type of software. Yeah, it's like having Microsoft or Bing. Google or Bing. This is Google. This Bing. I'm hurting bad. I prefer Android over iPhone as well. But with streaming, iPhone is better for streaming and long-term usage. Android is not good for your long-term usage. Is that the big phone? Yeah, Galaxies are really good phones. I think Galaxy is the best phone ever. I think Galaxy is probably the best phone ever. The new Galaxy, it does. I look like I got beat up. Damn, they didn't. Did they get a scratch in? Did they even get a scratch in? Did they bite the bitch or anything? Yeah, okay. I need to get that one. This the 22. I got this last year, 22 or 23. I don't be remembering. 22 or 23. I got this last year or the year before that. I don't know, but this is my first upgrade from the 5. I didn't get the 7 because I didn't like the 7. And then they didn't have an 8. And then they stopped at 8 and started making 21, 22, and 23. Don't ask me what the fuck Galaxy got going on with this shit. They trying to do their own thing. They trying to be past iPhone 15. I think they did that because the Galaxy was at a 9 and the iPhone was at a 15. But iPhone comes out every year. Galaxy was not doing that every year. So I don't know what the fuck happened with that. Samsung is the best phone, but it just depends on the software, like the other person was saying earlier. Samsungs are the best phones. Uh, well, I think I do sometimes too, Queen. It just, I don't know. If in my situation, I'm probably the best person for it. I get very bad changes of my personality when I'm in pain. That makes it hard for people to receive. If people was open to receiving without a filter, without expectation from the person that's the giver, it'd be a little bit easier. But nowadays, people are so judgmental and like expecting perfection from everyone and everything, and then they discredit you, or even know how no matter how truth or how right you are. If they don't like you as a person, they don't like what you're saying. They don't listen to what you're saying. They discredit what you're saying. And I sometimes am not looking to be likable. I'm not a person that needs to be liked. I don't want to be likable. I don't need to be likable. And in order to be a good teacher, in these days, not to be a good teacher, but to be a teacher that the people, should I say, considers a good teacher, you have to kiss the people's ass and cater to the people. When a real good teacher tells you the truth and doesn't cater to your wants and comforts because they know that's the thing that's keeping you stuck. I digress. But yeah, appreciate that. I would love to teach people if people wasn't so up to judging me for not being perfect. I didn't leave. They banned my live. So I just waited till I stopped crying to get back on. Just so y'all could know that I was alright, that I didn't end the live, and that I wasn't like in here like fucked up. So I just got back on for a quick minute. I'm finna get off though. I think my tub out done. Let me take my medicine. And I'm finna finish getting my kit ready to go do my therapy. Yeah. In due time. If that's what it's meant to be. In due time. Do y'all know how much pain I've been sitting in just to talk to y'all last today? But I fuck with y'all. It helps me so much to keep my mind off the pain. I don't feel like talking about what I have. I have this serious conviction that it does not matter. Shakespeare has this very, very famous quote, "What's in a name?" Nothing outside of you in pain was going on, huh? What did you just make up, Gene? Why did you just make that up? Everybody else was here all day, so they already know that you're just making that up. All right. Yeah, let me know, Agnes. Y'all see my third eye? That's the blessing I got out of all this. That tree of life. You see that tree of life? What's the test, Queen? I love talking to y'all, believe it or not. What's the test, Queen? Because I want to study so I can pass. Come on, let's get this stuff ready so I won't be fucked up when it's all said and done. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't understand the question, Gene. I'm not going to be most understanding right now because the pain is back. I don't think I'm in no test, though, Queen. Oh, I know. It triggers people to see you dealing with your pain when they can't deal with theirs. People get triggered off of some of the most simplest things. It doesn't take much. When somebody is not healing and they see you pushing through, it triggers people. It doesn't take much. Right? Or they're ashamed of themselves in the first place. Yeah, life is a test. Well, life is not a test. Life is a journey. But in order to make it to your destination, you go through obstacles that help you or guide you and direct you on your path to making it to the right place that you need to be, the right location, the right place. What I was just saying, and your journey, your destination. But life itself is not a test. But there are, when you don't follow the guide, then yeah, you have to learn because you went the wrong way. And now you're going down the wrong road. So while you're going down the wrong road, you're going to have signs all along the road telling you you're going down the wrong road. But you will not stop and turn around. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here come another card and bam. You're not going nowhere now. So life is a journey. And the tests that you have in life just help you get to your destination. But life itself is not a test. Don't do that to people. That's scary. That's hard to think life is a test. That's pressure. That's pressure, baby. That's pressure, baby. That's a lot of pressure, baby. I told you I like teaching, but I don't like the fact that people expect teachers to be perfect. I'm not perfect. And I don't like to be judged and criticized like nobody else for not being perfect. I know I'm not perfect. I know this. I know none of us is. I didn't ask you to point out my motherfucking imperfections. I know that I have them. I'm aware of them. I know that I'm flawed. But what about yours? Leave me the fuck alone. So anyway, it's always the people who ain't never looked at their flaws or can't point out their imperfections always pointing out yours. I do believe people learn from their mistakes. I believe that's why we make mistakes. Now, if you learn and you grow from it, it's two different things, right? Some of us are gluttons for pain and suffering. Sometimes we learn what hurt us and we keep doing it. Okay, that damn question I was still reading. Life is a journey, not a test, more like a cycle because we have life after death and rebirth. Yeah, you got it. Do I look upset, Agnes? You trying to play on my energy, Agnes? You know I'm very aware when people try to play on my energy, Agnes. Just like everybody keep coming here and say, you crying when I ain't even crying. That's what people do when they're trying to play on your energy. Yeah, she is. But she don't think I know better. Because you say you not don't mean that you not. You may not intentionally because you may not have that capacity mentally to do that intentionally. But why else would you even come in here and say that? If that's not what you meant, why did you say what you said? If you can't answer my question, then yes, we're going to assume that that's what you came in here to do. If you can't give me another reason that you said that. Right. I'm very good at reading people. But what I'm going to do for you is pray for you. Whatever hurt and whatever pain you feeling that you just try to come project onto me, whatever insecurity you just try to come project onto me, I hope that the Most High blesses you to be set free from it, not forever, but for a moment, so that you can experience what life feels like without that heavy weight on you, and that you can do the things that you need to do to make a change, to stop being so dark and heavy and having to manifest this nasty disposition in the eyes of the public. Whatever it is, I hope that you get some glimpse of relief from it so that you can see how beautiful life is when you're not ugly. I was not getting upset with nobody. You just made up a whole lie. So now you're on top of all that, you're a liar. Thank you, Queen. I don't feel that way. I don't have no feelings about you. Don't try to make me have no feelings about you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do you think, Agnes, you got one? I'm not responding to no more of your comments. I'm not reading no more of your comments. You childish. God bless. Yes, a lot of people say stuff before thinking. Sometimes they say things without thinking and they thought that that was the appropriate thing to say. You have to realize that everybody doesn't have the same mental prowess. So, what may be easy for you to see is, sensible or right may not be to the other person. What you know to be ludicrous may actually sound like magic. You know what I'm saying? To another person. That's why we need each other as humans, because we all on different levels. We all have different abilities and stuff. You know what I mean? So, say for instance, you was like, I'm trying to think of something like basic. You needed some money for the bill or something. And then say you needed some money. Yeah, just to say you needed some money. And a person who don't know you will come up and be like, oh, just go get a job. But obviously I got my own place. I got my own shit. I'm paying my shit some kind of way. I gotta have a job. I just don't have enough money. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker don't think like it's something else. A person don't have the capacity to think that far. So a person like on here, a person to come in here and say, I was sitting in the dark all the time I was in the live earlier. They kept saying I was in the closet. Like, you can't get mad at that because this is the capacity that they have to think. This is the capacity of their imagination, right? So, one thing you have to realize is that people can only imagine based on their level of experience. So, what they're thinking is based on their level of experience in life. Some people haven't had a lot of experience in life. So, it's very surface thinking. And it's because they don't realize things are much more complex in reality than they are in their minds. So a lot of times people say shit because they don't have the capacity to actually think about what you're wanting to bring about, but what they assume that you mean you won't, if that makes sense. Nah, you good. Let these people show who they are, Cindy. I think people do that. They show who they are. I don't. It does not bother me when people are nasty. Yeah, that does not bother me. A lot of times they saying shit that ain't true, that don't have no relevance to my life. What do I look like giving a fuck? I'm always crying, tease. Why are y'all so obsessed with people crying? Is it because you're afraid to cry? Is it because you don't know when to cry? Tease, I'm starting to believe that you have some type of mental issue and you're constipated with your eyes. You're scared to cry. You want to cry, Tease? Whatever you got going on, whatever's hurting you, you don't need to make me to justify you crying. You don't need nobody justification to cry, Tease. Nobody has to experience your pain but you. It's all right because I want to say what I want to say. Nobody has to experience your pain but you. I'm telling you this for you. Because he can be playing all he wants to, but nobody is interested in something that they're not truly interested in. He's interested in crying. Trust me. They want to know how I do it. How do I just let the tears come out of my eyes? You just let them flow, baby. You just feel. That's it. You ain't at fault. It's all right. It's just your turn to cry. Oh, it's all good. I'm finna get out of here. I just keep running my mouth. I'm supposed to be getting my shit ready. Yeah, I know what's real. I know you ain't talking about me crying if you don't want to cry. That's what I'm saying. Y'all project a lot and y'all don't even realize y'all project it. I'm really good at reading people. We humans. And as soon as I know myself and I accept my truth, I know you. I know your truth. I'm not hurting in isolation. I'm isolated physically, but I'm not the only one hurting. I can feel your pain. I'm a human. And the more y'all get in touch with y'all being humans, you will be able to feel other people's pain. You'll be able to understand other people's pain. It's like magic. If I explain to you that people can only speak from a level of experience, I'll be telling you too much secrets of life. Some of y'all not ready for that. But I'm going to say it one more time. And if you get it, you got it. People can only speak from their experience of life. If you know that you can only truly speak from your experience of life, and you know that because you're a human and you're living, you're existing, then you know that no one else can speak outside of their existence, right? It's not hard. It's simple. When you realize your limitations as a human, you know that the other humans have very similar limitations. Expectations. Like we expect to be loved and expect to be admired and admonished. We expect those things. All humans. But the crazy thing is now we expect to get backstabbed and judged and criticized. Isn't that weird? But if that's what you expect, that's the reality you create. Yeah, life is way more simpler. People are way more simpler than they try to pretend to be. People always want to make themselves seem complicated and different. Baloney. It's all baloney. That's why there's a such thing. Why do you think they use the word collective consciousness? Like whales. It's a collective consciousness for a reason. Let's check the water. Still not full. Ooh, but it feels so good in here. Can I tell y'all a secret about life? I'm going to tell you right now. You will never, not never, because even walking to the bathroom, getting out your bed is still irritating. But once you go in there, I got a heater in my bathroom. Got this little heater in this bitch. I be mad as fuck getting out the bed, walking to this bitch. But when I get in here, I be like, oh. I be melting on the toilet. Trying to figure out how to get out. Shit, feel good in this bitch. Where the blanket? I can sleep right here. That's a life hack, hey? Get you a little Walmart heater and put that in your bathroom on the floor, on the cabinet, under the cabinet. And you will never not want to get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom no more. Life hacks. Life hacks. That's a real life hack right there for you. You know me, I got to keep it G with my peeps. Alright, got that done. So I gotta have hella ice because I basically turned this into like a sauna, a steam room. And so what I do is I clear my lymph nodes every day. That's how I get the pain out. That's how I keep the inflammation down. I have systemic inflammation. Systemic inflammation. That's why my whole body hurts all over. So because I'm a kinesiologist and I study functional medicine, I know a whole lot about taking care of myself. So what I learned is that even though I don't know the name, I knew to know the name of my disease, but without needing to know the name of the disease that I have, this is something that you can do with any disease. Excuse my nose. Because most disease, like Dr. CB teaches us, comes from, I have endometriosis, I have fibromyalgia, I have cyclical vomiting disorder, I have 2 broken discs in my back. I got 1 broken disc lodged into my S1 nerve root. I have tumors all over my ovaries, my bowels, and my GI tract. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what the name of it is called. What's in a name? That's what Shakespeare said. Does not the name of what I have, which I truly don't believe that these doctors know what I have. I truly don't. I really truly don't believe they know what it is. It's been 15 years, and I think that one of the diagnoses, or 2 or 3 of the diagnoses are correct, but I don't believe they really truly know what's wrong with me. It does. I don't like to talk about it. I'm not going to heal, but it's alright. Yeah, you just learn to cope. That's it. Well, you not going? I missed one of your comments, Holy Spirit. I already said it, Jay Jr. You made me forget my train of thought, though. The diagnosis, yeah, it does not matter the name. I just gave you my diagnosis, though. I just gave you 4 of them. I have hell of them. That's why I don't think they know what's wrong. But anyway, what I was saying was I treat my body like how Dr. CB basically tries to teach you to treat the mucus. The mucus comes, I'm lying, I have another page. It's called Hustle God 2.0. I have 3,800 followers on that page. It's a backup page. Well, it's not a backup page. This is my main page and that's my main page. This is my main page just for me to be me. That's my main page for me to share my journey. If you go to that page, I actually show all my diagnoses on there. All of them. And it's about 15. 3 different papers with all the diagnoses. I got my first diagnoses in 2010. And I've been getting hella different diagnoses since 2010. So, yeah. Just go back to my other page. I like when people say I'm lying because you give me an opportunity to show people where to go find this out. And if you go to my other page, all you got to do is look up Hustle God, and you're going to see Hustle God 2.0. That's my page where I share my whole journey with my health situation. Also on there's a link to my YouTube channel where you can go on my YouTube channel and watch that I've been video logging this since 2015, I believe, because I believed that I was going to be recovered. I have done a lot of recovering. I used to have seizures all day. I used to throw up all day. I used to piss on myself all day. Couldn't even get up and walk or move. My son used to have to carry me to the bathroom and sit me on the toilet. So I did video log a lot of my journey on there just because I just had a feeling I was going to be alive one day to tell my story. And I don't know. I don't know how it happened. Talking about what the other mices might be. Yeah, just going over to that page. Does pork make it worse? I don't know. I haven't eaten pork in 25 years. Your Junior is a kid, probably. Let Junior be a kid. Right. I mean, Key is probably a kid, y'all. So let Key be a kid. But they've been saying I've been lying about this for 15 years. My whole family told everybody I was lying about this. That's why it's a big rumor that told everybody I was lying. Yes, it's not nothing wrong with that person saying that. That's been the rumor this whole time that I was sick. People were telling everybody that I wasn't. This year is the first year I really put my business out there. I let people say what they wanted to say for the last 10, 15 years about me. Because at the end of the day, just like the name of what I'm going through doesn't matter, what people believe or say about me does not change anything that I'm going through. Does not change my suffering. Does not change me having to fight for my life every day. So it does not bother me with all that shit. But yes, a lot of people said I was lying and crazy and trying to hurt myself, that I was doing this to myself. It was all kind of rumors going around that I wasn't sick, I was on drugs, that the sickness that I had was AIDS. Like, it was all kind of rumors going around. People would not allow me to heal in peace for nothing. They would not allow me to go through this process in peace for nothing. I have been attacked at every turn. Every time I turn around, I'm getting attacked by strangers. Envy. I guess envy because they see me doing it and they can't do it. Marie, what's wrong with you? Marie, I could be online. I could be on live for 2 days straight, Marie. That's my prerogative, not yours. What you thought it was supposed to make me feel shame because you said how long I've been on live? So if it wasn't in a mean way, what kind of way would it possibly have been? Because now you just exposed your ugly self to everybody. I like when y'all do this ugly shit. I know they do. But I want her to expose. She knows that. That's why I respond. So we can see how ugly we see how ugly you guys are. In case you guys don't know that. Y'all are so used to being a live stream full of your friends that you can be ugly and your friends cheer you on with your ugliness. But y'all see that the times are changing where there's more people in the live than just these trolls. And now you don't look so hot being nasty. Nobody's clapping for you now. Y'all used to being a whole lot of negative people like y'all that cheer on y'all nasty ass ways. The reason I don't let it bother me is because every time they do that nasty shit, all they're bringing is bad karma in their lives. They're reaping what they're going to sow. Why should I get mad when vengeance is the Lord's? When I know God is coming for retribution. Because I know every time I do something wrong to somebody, God whoop my ass. Which is why I learned to stop being like you. Because I get tired of getting in trouble for stupid shit like judging people, like hating on people. You get tired of God condemning you for condemning others. Condemnation belongs to the Lord and to the Lord only. So I've learned not to condemn no one. Because like I said, there is no one perfect in this world. We all fall short of the glory. So it's very crazy to me that you would have the audacity to sit up and condemn somebody else when you know that you're not perfect in your walk, in your journey, in your life. That is the ultimate level of insanity to me. Just so you trolls know, you do not bother me. I really feel pitiful for you having to be in that disposition. I know your life is a living hell because you are the devil. A lot of y'all manifest evil and can't stand it. Stop being evil and you will stop experiencing evil. Stop being demonic and you will stop fighting demons. You see how y'all trolls shut the fuck up? The truth shall make you free. Take my own advice. That's why that's the best thing you can say, huh? You was scared to say some fucked up shit, huh? So the best thing you can say was some fake shit. You better tread lightly, baby. I see you learn fast. You best say some fake shit before you say some fuck shit. Oh, you can say the most. They won't ban y'all. They let y'all say whatever, so stop lying, Key. Stop lying. They don't look at y'all comments. They don't read y'all comments. They only watch me. So you lie. You trying to make yourself be such more than what you are so bad. You a big liar. A lying fiend, bro. I love you for saying that. You made me laugh. You tickle me. No, I'm trying to keep you from suffering, Dot. You think you're suffering by not being able to bring someone else to their demise? Does that prosper you? That's sad that it prospers you, and you think it's suffering that you cannot bring someone else to their demise. Do you see what kind of heart you got? That you feel entitled to make someone else suffer? That it's suffering to you not to be able to make someone else suffer? I don't care if you don't stop. I'm finna be done. I'm finna get off here. I'm almost done. I got my water. I'm just talking right in my mouth. Just right in my mouth. Shit. You could keep talking till I end the live. Thank you for reminding me, because I'm just playing like I ain't got shit to do. Take my medicine. Keep talking. Nobody give a fuck about you. Keep talking. Deep self-awareness. I had to because I needed it to save my life. I needed to know who I was, and was I worth fighting for my life every day? Is it worth me going through this shit I go through every day to live? And every motherfucking answer was, you are more than worth it. Every answer. So when most people were probably off they self, it's that deep knowing in myself that keep me going. I am not just this body. I am way more than this body. Music. All right, I got my booty juice. Got my booty cream. Water, towels. I got my phone. I got my water. I got my ice. Got my smoke. Where'd I put the smoke? I'm hurting bad, boy. Where'd I put the smoke? Where the fuck did I put the smoky smoke? Oh, here we go. Got the smoky smoke. Okay. All right. Trauma time. It's trauma time. I'm laughing, but I'm being this bitch crying. Crying. Like, God! Why? Help! Make it stop! Please! I ain't capping. I'm really finna be in there. So I'm trying. That's probably why I'm procrastinating. I don't be in the rush to torture myself. Anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for y'all being here, talking to me, sitting with me, chilling with me, listening to me. All that shit. I really do. It really do mean the world to me. Because I got abandoned by everybody for being sick. So, yeah. I fuck with y'all, but the phone dead. I'm putting it on a charger and I'm finna go on about my business. Cry about it, you too old. I don't even know what that means. It's a, I was trying to tell y'all, it's like a, so real quick, if I can do this real quick. So, I was trying to tell y'all, like, I treat my body basically how Dr. Stevie basically tried to tell y'all to treat any illness like the mucus. But the mucus comes from your lymph nodes. It comes from your lymphatic system, your immune system. That's where your poop comes from also. That's where your lymph is. It's called the mucus. The actual name for mucus, which Dr. Sebi didn't know because he wasn't educated, academically educated. He was self-educated. But the actual word is lymph. If he would have knew that it was called lymph, he would have changed the world. But anyway, I figured out that what Dr. Sebi was talking about was lymph. So basically, what I do every day is I clear out my lymph because if your lymph is what pushes all of the shit through your body to make it do what it do. So if in order for my body to be inflamed, the stuff that makes my body have inflammation cycles through my body through my lymphatic system. Is systemic. Everything in my body is systemic. Cancer is systemic. Most diseases are systemic. The system that holds these diseases is the lymphatic system. So these diseases are systemic because of the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is systemic. It's connected to your digestive system. It's connected to your cardiovascular system. Your digestive system, like I just told you, your boo-boo comes out from your lymph through your digestive system. Cardiovascular system, your blood pumps from your heart through your veins, through your capillaries, through your arteries, and goes, take that nutrition and puts it and sops it up into the lymph through the muscle. It's attached to your skeletal system because it helps create the osteoblasts and osteoclasts that build and destroy bone to keep your bone strong. It's connected to your reproductive system. It's systemic. So if you have any problem in any system, it can be carried through the body through your lymph system. Or also in the inverse, if you have any problem in your body, you can basically you can manage it by managing your lymph system. So what I'm doing is I'm emptying out my lymph system through my bowels. So but the problem is this would be a lot easier for you guys, but it's hard for me because my bowels don't work. So that's why it makes it really more traumatizing for me because my bowels don't work. I have to manually evacuate my bowels. So anyway, if you know how to move lymph, you can move your lymph. Well, that's when you detox, you're actually moving lymph. When you detox, you're actually moving lymph. That's why you like, how am I shitting this much? I ain't even ate that much because the shit is not coming from what you ate. The shit is coming from your lymph. That's probably backed up and stagnant with all these toxins and impurities and bacteria and all these disgusting microorganisms. They're all sitting in your lymph in that mucus, putrefying your body, making you sick, depending on which organs they infiltrate through the systemic lymphatic system. So, the lymphatic system can be cleared with several different modalities. One of them is through your waste management, right? Through your bowels, detoxing. But on top of this, so there's several different ways I detox. I told you I turn it into a sauna. So sweating is another way to empty out your lymph nodes. My body naturally sweats a lot. Like I've been sweating even when it's cold. I sweat all day because my lymph nodes are fucked up. So my body's always sweating, but I make myself sweat 10 times more when I'm in the bathroom. So it's like a sauna. So I'm heating my body up. I'm sweating out the lymph. At the same time, I put like some different days I use different stuff for my baths. Like some days I take a bath and I fill the bath up with apple cider vinegar. Some days I fill it up with the magnesium and the castor oil. Because all of these things help to detox the body through the skin. I do something called irrigation. where I just lay back with my mouth under the faucet and I just run hot. I alternate between hot and cold water and let it clear the mucus out of my lungs. If you just lay back and let water, cold and hot water hit your lungs, you will notice that it brings up a lot of mucus. It'll start pulling up the mucus out of your lungs and it'll start clearing it out. So it's a whole little process I do while I'm in there, basically. But basically, just in there doing you might call it a spiritual bath. Some people call it a spiritual bath. I don't call it that because I didn't develop it as that. I literally learned it on an accident. I was doing something called Gerson therapy because my bowels wasn't working. And one day, the house that I lived in, the bathtub was close to the toilet. And I always used to make a bath to when I finished doing my therapy, I could get in the bath. But one day, my son was running in water and my hand fell in the tub. And when my hand fell in the tub, I felt that it numbed my whole body. So I knew that hot water was hella therapeutic and that it could take away the pain. So that's what born the bath, the spiritual bath. I started doing my therapy in the hot water because I wouldn't feel the pain while I was in the hot water. Once I got out of the hot water, my body would be, because the hot water loosens everything up. So once I got out of that hot water, my body would be, I could be able to sustain that in my body for about 30, 45 minutes and get out and do an evacuation. It's hella much though. It's a lot. It's a lot I had to learn and teach myself. That's how I've been keeping myself alive all these years. I learned all this shit on my own. Actually, a lot of it came to me in dreams and visions and shit. And I just start trying hella crazy shit just out of dreams and visions. And like I said, an accident. My hand accidentally fell in the water. It just all happened on accident. And I just really learned and discovered all this on accident. I never understood how it was working all this time. I never knew until about a month ago. I'm not going to lie. Until about a month ago, I did not know how it was working. I did not know. I just knew that it was working and I just kept doing it. So now I actually understand why it works and how it works. It's because it's my lymphatic system that's messed up. And that's why a lot of us are sick. And the doctors cannot tell you what's wrong because the doctors do not deal with the lymphatic system. They don't know anything about the lymphatic system. Nothing. And the most disease processes are hidden in your lymphatic system. Because that's where all the bacteria, every time you get sick, that's where it goes into your lymphatic system. If you're not clearing it out, all that shit's still in there. But luckily for me, I have a degree in kinesiology and I started studying functional medicine. And some way, somehow, I stumbled across the lymphatic system. And I've been studying the lymphatic system for eight or 9 years, but I never until about a month ago I never put it all together and understood exactly how it works and how it can keep you alive even when they don't know what's going on. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. One more thing real quick before I go. I gotta go, y'all, though. I got to go. I'm hurting. You can see me doing the motherfucking wild Tuchel dance. What I wanted to show y'all. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me, God. Please help me. I thought I screenshotted it. Yeah, I did. So where is it? I do not want to go into my chart. Oh. I wish I wasn't in pain. I would have a little bit more patience. I just want to show y'all one more thing before I get up out of here. Fuck. Here we go. So technically, truthfully, I believe that I have cancer. But for some reason, in order for me to be diagnosed with cancer, my value has to go over 38. I believe that this therapy I've been doing has been keeping me below 38 because I'm cleaning my lymphatic system. Have I not been doing this with my lymphatic system when I've been doing this therapy for the last 8 years? I do believe that I would actually be diagnosed with cancer. The reason that I believe that they're not diagnosing me with cancer at this time is because I have been keeping my body below the levels just enough to not actually be diagnosed with cancer. Now, let me tell you the kicker. If I had help and I was actually doing the treatment 100% right, I believe that I could actually get rid of it. But it takes work. You need a companion. It's a lot of work. Healing is hard. It's a lot of work. You think an 8-hour job is no, healing is 24/7, and I don't have that luxury to just sit here and work on my shit 24/7. Actually, I get exhausted. I don't That's really the worst luxury that I don't have, is the energy to take care of myself the way I would need to in order to completely probably be able to heal myself. But the little bit I'm doing is obviously enough, because I have tumors all over my body, but they just keep calling them benign tumors. So, God is good, I guess. God is good. Yeah, this whole little experience been a learning experience to me. I have learned so much that I really want, you know, I'm grateful to be able to share with other people. My suffering is a sacrifice. That's it. And on that note, I'm gonna get my little crybaby ass out of here, because that was finna make me cry. My suffering is the sacrifice. Is a sacrifice. I don't want to be the sacrifice for you motherfuckers, though. What? Come on, I gotta go. I gotta go because I'm hecka late, too. Oh, my God. I have a doctor's appointment. I gotta go, y'all. I might not even make it. I might have to go. I gotta go. Bye. I love y'all. I gotta go. Bye. Bye! Oh, my God. If I don't make it to my doctor's appointment. All right. Let me go. All right. I love y'all. See y'all later. I'm 2 hours late. I can't talk no more. I gotta go. I'm 2 hours late. I'll be back. Add me up there on the hearts. Add me up there. When I come back, we talk about it later, okay? Love y'all. Peace.